starting the car is pressing your foot on the brake and then pushing the start button. That's the starting animation. So as for the driver instrument cluster, you have a mix of both analog as well as digital, and again analog on this side. The right side is straight up speedometer, goes up to 240 kph. On the left hand side though is a bit interesting. The unit is kilowatt, so this is definitely a power measurement on the left hand side. So you have a charge. This is when the car regens, the tach will actually go down, and the amount of power, the amount of kilowatt your car is consuming is shown by the dial here. And in the middle you have basically the other information. You have your directions, you have your temperature outside, what mode the car is in. If I change it to reverse, neutral, or drive. And then you have an eco mode. The larger on the top right is the regen. It's either standard or larger. Interesting choice of words, I guess. And then you have your average consumption, and then you have basically your fuel tank, your range tank, I guess, an estimated range of 393 at 78%. So at 100%, I'm definitely going to say this will hit above 500. The WLTP estimated range for this is about 522 kilometers. So you have the center console here. You have to manually adjust it, whether you want it portrait or landscape mode. The home screen setting is you have Bluetooth connectivity for your phone. The car does not have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. So a Bluetooth connection, you have a media player. Again, you can play this through your Bluetooth. And you have a radio player. Your AC controls are here. This is your temperature controls on the left hand side. And then on the right hand side is the blower speed. So 1 to 7. Then the on and off for the AC itself is here. And then you can decide on where to point the air at from these settings here. I'm gonna keep it low and head back. This must be the AC Max button. Again, on the right hand side you have the navigation volume and the media volume, which can also, by the way, be accessed via this toggle on the steering wheel. Again, back at the home screen, you can turn it off, turn it on. It is an Android tablet here, by the way. So, and on the left hand side, you have time here. You have your altitude here, your inclination. I'm on a slope, so it says a downhill slope, so it says -2 degrees, your Bluetooth connectivity. Now your vehicle settings. So AC wise, wind reduction while calling, like the sound of the blower. Auto circulated air on. AC auto mode, so you can either put it in comfort or economic mode depending on how much battery you would want. AC starting time by remote control. Oh, that's interesting. Then the window and lid, remote window off, on and on. That's cool. Press and hold switch to lift windows. Please press and hold switch to lower windows. Okay. And then you have the lock. So auto lock during driving, yes. Remote unlock, all. You can also select only driver's side. Charger lock mode, anti-theft on, anti-theft off. So basically this means when you left the car charging overnight or wherever, whether it's in your private home or it's in public, once the gun is connected, it can't be pulled out. And so if it's your private property and your own charger, I think that would be the best thing. However, if it's like a public place and you're using a public charger, it would be recommended so that someone can unplug the car when it's a full charge. Drive wise, you have safety assist, so brake foot sensing, you can either put it in standard or comfort, and then you have on-road assist, so steering, it can happen in sports and comfort. Energy, so this is regen, larger and standard. ESC is stability control, electronic stability control, on and off basically. And you have CST. You do have voice assistant, interesting. Hi BYD, open the window. BYD, well, this is basically for giving you reminders. I had an incident where I had left the door open and it reminded you to shut it. Light wise, you have your headlight settings, you have your backlight settings. Again, it's the pad, this tablet settings. A screensaver, whether you want to show the screen or just go completely black. And the headlights, so basically when you go home you can have it on for a bit. And then your sound, basically your equalizer, looks like you can turn it on and off. Sound field, as in which part of the cabin you want it. Your frequencies, so let's see if so the equalizers do have different sort of preset genres. I'll keep it in pop just to see how it goes. And then you have your system settings, so you can connect it to Wi-Fi, it seems, and Bluetooth for over-air updates, I assume, and different sort of safety regulations. The time, use GPS, time format, time zone. Your unit, kilometer or mile, power in kilowatt or horsepower, centigrade or Fahrenheit for temperature. Your language, English, Chinese, looks like Cantonese is also accepted. App wise, so this is basically an Android tablet version, and you have a reset button. So that is a walk around of the BYD E6 infotainment system. Again, it's your choice whether you want it portrait or landscape. It's a 10.1 inch screen and it will do just about okay. Although I do think it's a bit dim in sunlight conditions. I did have a bit of a hard time looking at the settings. There aren't any AC settings here other than on and off and auto, so it was definitely a bit hard having to multitask here.